Oh, wait a minute. It's literally right here at the end of the zip line, as far as I can tell. Huh. Once you know what you're looking for, it's actually incredibly easy to find. Or maybe this one was just in the most obvious area possible, but who knows? Give me your audio.
Storm tour, day 7. I was 3 months.
You're fucking kidding me! Why? So what, the game just expected me to stay up there the entire time while that shit played out? No! I fucking hate when that happens. It's so annoying. Is it this? It is... not that, that's Duval's. Does it just come under Vantage or something? It doesn't even say there's a new one. Oh, this is killing me. Why are you a thing? Why? In what fucking way was that necessary, you bastard game? Collectible. Ah, okay, we can do it from here. Beautiful. Replay.
A pocket shit.
Fucking.
A pocket shit storm tour, day 7.
We literally just gotta sit here to listen to it now. Fantastic.
Wyatt went to sleep early, so it was just the 2 of us when we stayed up and watched the Perseids. After, as we talked about the stars and space tech, I suddenly knew what I wanted to do with my life.
There is text to this stuff as well, which I was completely unaware of before. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna wait till we have all of them, and then at the end of the game, read out that text. Let's hope to fuck I actually remember it even exists, because they made no fanfare whatsoever about the fact that there is also text in the audio log. Is that the case for every single one of them? Well, I guess there's one way to find out. Maybe it's just the collectibles in particular, but... machine catalog, no. Data points, you. There we go. No, it just does give the transcript for the most part. Huh. I don't know why they wouldn't have told me about that. I feel like not a whole lot of people know that there is also, like, text being detailed there. I imagine most people just listen to it once, doing the collectibles, and leave it there. Patience? No, you think I, of all people, have a single ounce of fucking patience in this mortal coil? Of course I fucking don't. I want to get there as... Oh, I wish I had a mount. I just want to charge right through literally everything. Oh yeah, this is the bandit camp I just took on. I was wondering why it looked so fucking terrifying. I have the shortest memory the world has ever fucking seen. What is wrong with me? Oh, you're already tied down? You're about to get fucking Spartan kicked all the way down there anyway. And you've got a friend. I don't like this.
I told you they would come. Drive her into the dirt.
What the fuck? What the fuck is going... I thought we were gonna find... just not moving in the slightest. This is my settlement, you know. I imagine this was supposed to happen while it was still a bandit camp. Why did we allow this bitch in? And also, who are these people? Why did she attack on sight? I thought the entire point of this was gonna be... I don't know... us finding out that these prisoners, or at least 1 or 2 of the prisoners...
Don't waste my blood.
1 or 2 of these prisoners were actually going to end up being decent people, running from the Kaja... No, not the Shadow Kaja, but sort of the remnants of the, old empire.
What you did was talk. Talk and bleed. Talk and shackle me. But you fought like a Tanakh.
Oh, you're the cannibal lady, okay.
I've taken you for my child. You can't just take a child. The strong take from the weak. And in the taking, I'm made stronger. These stories pricked into my skin. Look. Children, riches, lives.
Oh, so that tattoos all have meanings. That's cool.
All of these have been mine. Drink of my blood, and they'll live on.
Also, cannibalism is a nice thing to do. It's not just like, hey, we're arseholes and we're going to eat all the other tribes.
I've got enough stories to carry.
Huh. I really thought we were going to spite that awful bitch who was just saying, you know, oh, let's bring back the death penalty, but not like an incredibly quick fucking death penalty. The most slow, drawn-out, painful bullshit you can imagine. She seemed like a horrible person. But no, we're actually just carrying out her dirty work for her with no complaints whatsoever. They just don't know what to do with Aloy, do they? She just does whatever the fuck she wants. She can be as awful as possibly imaginable. And just everyone still roots for her. I don't get it. But sure, whatever. I have accepted it by now. I'll see you guys when we get to the next one. Alright, round 2. What lovely piece of human trash are we gonna run into today? Oh, and I was going the complete wrong direction. Thank you, awful, awful, awful fucking waypoint system in this game. Oh my god, I hate you beyond belief. Oh, there's a signal here. Coming from this absolute trash heap of a machine? Interesting. In fact, it seems like it's on top of this absolute trash heap of a machine, but what are you? I've never seen anything that looks like you before. I guess you're from the old world. You look like a big version of the cargo crab. And the signal is definitely coming from on top of you. I just can't fucking reach it from here. In fact, I don't think I'm gonna reach it from anywhere around here, right? Maybe I'm looking in the completely wrong direction, but it doesn't feel like it. Maybe I have to see it from up above, but I don't know how the fuck I'd ever get there. Everything is so damn confusing. Or maybe it's inside and I just can't access it from this area. So, see if I can somehow... No, that's not going to work out because it was underneath. There you go. It's pizza feet, whatever the fuck that means. Tell me about your pizza feet. Who's at the door? It's pizza feet. Greetings, valued Cheesy Heart customer. Cheesy Heart Pizza and Subs is proud to present Pizza Feet, our new and improved drone delivery system. Guarantee no more street drops or roof pizzas. Guarantee... Oh my god, allergies, go away. Guaranteed on-target, on-time surgical strike delivery. Pizza to your POS? Pause? Oh, position in 5 minutes or free. Melty hot or the price is not. Zip to cheesyhard.hollow and call in the pizza Veet. So what's Veet mean? Is that like the cool and hip slang for VTOL? And I guess drones are all VTOLs by that point? I mean, I guess it sort of makes sense. I don't fucking know. Ah, this one's Rasgrund.
Oh, there.
This is the... Oh, no!
I thought they'd send soldiers.
Meaning you already can see me?
How sad.
I mean, to be fair, the woman who sent me on this fucking mission broke the bones of 90% of the fucking army, so doesn't surprise me.
Are you serious?
Sadist, murderer, trap maker, all these things. That's why they put me in that stinking hole.
Well, can you get me out of this stinking hole, please? Because I do not see a way out on my own. Hello? Anything? Are you fucking kidding me? I'm not getting trapped here, am I? Oh, okay, I need to walk up the walls here if I can. Maybe I could have stealthed this. Maybe I shouldn't have just walked right in like a moron, but hey, that's just how I roll. Who's that? That's a proxy trap. I don't see a way in. Oh, right, it's literally right here. Don't say anything. I'm smart, okay? Did that first fucking try. Shut up. Just go away. I don't need yet more fucking signals. And also, how could he even see that it was just me? He can't have seen from there, could he? Why can't I just snipe him right now?
Not going down.
I don't suppose those behemoths I called to the prison killed Geneva.
You're gonna be disappointed.
Yeah, that's why I have my toys. It's free from the pain.
This poor boy. He's already just completely fucking himself. He doesn't even need me to break him down. Oh god, okay, these tip over. I do not like that. How the fuck do I get out of here unscathed? I don't. I get a slightly scorched ass with every fucking trip. Up here, I guess. I have no idea what the fuck the game wants me to do right now. That's me. What the fuck? This is the most confusing fucking thing. The camera is not helping at all. 90% of the time I'm just inside Aloy's armpits, and that is not a problem.
You're a trickster.
What do you mean? What did I do that was in any kind of way trickstery? God, I can't stand the dialogue 90% of the time in this game. That would be because I am currently in a lake, dude. What the fuck are you oh, no. Stay in the water. Underwater doesn't help in the fucking slightest. Maybe make your bombs not utterly fucking terrible, and then maybe you'd stand a chance of doing more than 2 damage to me a pump? Like, what were you expecting here? These things are terrible, and I'm smothered in steroids. I can heal whenever the fuck I want. Oh god, fucking damn it.
Mind your fingers.
On what? What do you want me to do here? You want me back in the water? No, it wants me over there if I can make it. But I have absolutely no fucking idea how. Go! Well, that did not work out now, did it? Come on! Can I climb from here? Absolutely I can. Okay, this is a lot easier than I was making it out to be. If anything, I should have just stayed in the water and it would have been 1,000 times easier than going around all that bullshit. And up we go. There is just no sound, there is no music to make this urgent. This feels so unbelievably mundane and useless. Okay, that one got me dead on.
No more
Good
trips.
job, buddy.
Tell Geneva I'll be a good boy from now on.
You expect me to believe that? What's in your hand?
A bomb even smaller than the last 500.
Well, just
Nothing to worry about.
Oops.
He hasn't even run away. Like, did he just straight up suicide?
I guess
Oh.
he died doing what he loved.
These missions suck. Like, straight up, these are just fucking boring messes. What was that supposed to be? What was the point in any of that? I want to 100% this game because I do like it enough to do so. I want to get all the collectibles because hell, they give us insight to the world and that and the apocalypse and the downfall of the old ones or whatever. And that is by far the most interesting part of the game. The world combined with the tribal system and the inter-tribe dynamics and hell, even the civil war of the Kaja and shit like that. It's really, really interesting. And then you get shit like that, and it's just, what the fuck were you thinking? All of this is terrible. But whatever, let's make our way out of here, as I want to light up all this shit for some reason. Also, free flowers, why the fuck not? Alright, waste of perfectly good semen number 3. Coming right up, where the fuck are you, Gabon?
The inn seems like a good place to start asking.
It does seem like a good place to start asking, doesn't it? Or we could read for like an entire fucking 10 minutes again. Ah, god damn it. Ooh, we are nearly done with all the scanned glyphs. Rumors of the Nora by the well-traveled Aram. We've already read one of his books before, and that was on the Banuk, and he was just an utter fucking asshole. So I can't wait to see just how the Nora defecated on his face. Readers, many times I've been asked to describe the most fearsome of the barbarian tribes. The Nora of the savage East. So ferocious are the rumors of these people, you might think it was they who raided us during the dark times of the Mad Sun King, and not the opposite. Well, dear readers, though I possess bravery, there is a shadow length between bravery and certain death, and it is certain death that awaits any who trespass on the sacred land of the Nora. However, I have traveled beyond Daytar into the snow-dusted hinterlands of the savage East, and onto the very edge of Nora territory. Now the site of a hard-scrabbled trading camp known as Hunter's Gathering. There sat around an open fire with outlanders and uncouths. I was able to gather tales and eyewitness accounts of what might be seen within the Valley of the Warrior Women. They told me another day's travel south lies the Mother Crown, a name that suggests something grander than the fort of tree trunks and log cabins that was described to me. Still, I was assured it squats most imposingly upon a rocky outcrop, far above rushing rapids and white-capped falls. From its ramparts, a series of watchtowers stretch back across the mountains, and at any sign of approach, flaming arrows arc into the air between them. For a tribe so concerned with their precious wilds, I expected less careless behavior. Those interlopers, stout or foolhardy enough to approach after this display, are turned back with another flight of arrows, this time aimed just above their heads. The outlanders, chuckling, agreed that if a Kaja showed their colors, the arrows would fly lower, and even soldiers behind Daytower's walls grumble about being ambushed and devoured by Nora warriors. Devoured? So they... Oh, hold on. I corrected them that it was the Tenakth, not the Nora, who are known to engage in cannibalism. In fact, the Nora have only been seen to chew bark from the trees, the tough plants from the ground, and drink strange herbal brews. I propose that they may well be forbidden from eating meat, except at their strange feminine rites beneath the moon. So, he's still being told though, like even the massively exaggerated stories about how fucked up the Nora. I mean, the Nora are fucked up, don't get me wrong. Every tribe in this game absolutely has massive fucking flaws and downsides. They're still saying that they're trying to sort of resolve this peacefully. I mean, firing an arrow directly above someone's scalp, most people wouldn't really consider that very peaceful, but at least it isn't directly to someone's scalp, right? Like, at least he is being told that they're not utter fucking monsters that will kill on sight. They will try and give warnings. Yes, in the benighted land of the Nora, the natural way of things goes inverted. Women rule men, and all the might of Kaja metal can be deflected by logs, leather, and hides. Can't we just have one tribe where men and women can fucking rule? Maybe the Oseram do that, but even then it seems like... Actually, no, it does seem like the Oseram do that. Though, I don't know, something about them also seems shady. It feels like they are basically ruled by machines and everyone has to, basically go into the family business of cutting up metal in some way or another. I don't know, all the tribes suck. In a good way, as in that they're written really well, and I like that they all have flaws and everything, and it feels sort of like they're believable as the remnants of the apocalypse, you know, years down the line after everyone has forgotten the old world and are now fascinated by all of our tech. It's so cool. I love it so much. It's such an awesome setting, and I can't wait to see how this becomes a series for Sony. I really, really hope they just continue to expand on it in the best of fucking ways. I know they can. Is this such a good foundation? It's not necessarily an amazing game on its own. It's a damn good one. But I wouldn't say it's 10 out of 10 like a lot of people say, but fucking hell, it's an amazing foundation for what was a new IP at the time. Sony are just knocking it out of the park with their new IPs this generation, and I love it. I love it so much. Fucking this game. Death Stranding. I know that's not really Sony anymore, but still, Ghost of Tsushima. And those are just the three of the coming off the top of my head over the last, 3 years. And that's completely new IPs as well, and I'm not even taking into account, Spider-Man, because that's already established, obviously, and Last of Us 2 sucked, but, you know, God of War, etc., etc. Anyway. And all the might of Kaja metal can be deflected by logs, leather, and hides. Ruins filled with bounteous artifacts go untouched, and great stretches of farmable land are left uncultivated. Only the machines, which the Nora greatly mistrust after some ancestral conflict or another, seem untroubled by this rampant strangeness. Father Sun has no place here, and I would not be surprised to find the Nora's woman god to be the moon itself. Though it is Nora women who so famously... Interesting that he kinda does believe in their god, though. Or he's not completely discrediting it, he's sort of just adding it into their own mythos. Or mythos? That sounds awful. Mythos. Fuck! I love the inter-tribe dynamics, it's so fucking cool. Though it is Nora women who so famously feature in tales of encounters with the tribe, men have also been sighted bearing the outlandish hair, and blue painted markings of Nora warriors. It is my understanding, from reading older studies of the tribe, that a ritual known as the Proving allows men to battle one another to gain favor from their rulers. My curiosity to witness this and other Nora rituals sadly goes unsated, but it is my hope that his luminance will extend an offer of alliance to these mysterious barbarians, so emboldened by the Sun King's generosity, and the knowledge that I would travel with many, many well-armored blazons, and I would gladly gather a first-hand account for the benefit of my readers. Indeed, I plan to employ a female scribe who might allow better parley between the Nora and I on such occasion. A better path for a young Kaja woman than working as a seller for the Oseram metal merchants in town, no? Until such a sun-touched time comes, though, I can only share with you copies from the extensive collection of sketches I have gathered over the years. Mere glimpses of these bizarre, savage and yet strangely alluring womenfolk. They're not exactly, scathing demonizations of the Nora. Either they're sort of, they are just intrigued because it is such a different way of life to what they have already established as what is the right way of life. You can't really blame the Kaja for being perhaps a bit judgmental, but mostly just intrigued about the Nora because it is basically just a complete opposite of the way they live. Right, hello, who might you be, big boy? Fernand.
Machine-riding Nora with a special spear. How lucky to come across you.
You could not be more creepy.
Call me Fernand.
I don't think I want to call you in general, dude. I want to run the fuck away. Who are
What do
you?
do exactly?
I'm a trader of fine tinkerings.
When
buy low,
Aloy's sass works, it
sell
really
high.
fucking works.
I'm not
Ashley
buying
Burgess has an
horse
amazing
so you're
voice
out
for
of
this.
luck. Unless...
Sometimes I find tinkerings as well.
I see.
So what is this
Okay,
proposal?
Fernand, what's your proposal?
During the reign of that idiot Carja King, Outlanders often hid items of value from raiders. Well,
90% of the side quest NPCs
What
just
is
have
it?
the brain of a 3-year-old, and I don't understand.
from the old ones. You probably would understand it better than I do. Unfortunately, it's too high for me to reach.
And apparently the
Uh-huh,
physical
and you want me to
stature of
get
a
it for you?
3-year-old as well.
What a brilliant plan! You're a much better climber than I am, to be sure. Get it? Bring it back, and we'll split the proceeds.
But I'm doing
about I
all the
see
work
this
while you
first?
just stay here with your
That works too.
blankie. Okay, so what are you looking at? Or is that like an insulting what are you looking at? I mean, he's just trying to strike up a business deal. It's not his fault he's got the creepiest voice known to all of humanity.
Hey, Fernand, my eyes are up here.
I'm looking at your spear. It's magnificent, but
I wish I could look at
How
your
does it
spear,
work?
buddy.
You
Unfortunately, that is the only part of your body that's covered up.
yes, but how does it turn foe into friend?
It's simple, really.
Yes?
You wouldn't understand.
Okay, that was actually quite good. So when you said my eyes are up here, what did you think he was looking at? Your spear is sort of like on your hip. You think he's just really intrigued by your right thigh? I mean, I know it's the apocalypse and everything, but I don't think a very, very specific a right thigh fetish has really permeated. I don't I hate the moments where normal words can't come into my brain, but like words like permeated are for some reason still hanging out in there. What is wrong with me? Why does allergies just make me into the weirdest fucking person imaginable?
do
Profession.
that?
No, I already did this.
Some-
I
And
see.
why is it like gone back to? Okay, whatever. Now it's grayed
Let's
out. What
say
do you
I'm
need?
interested. What do I need to do?
He
The
literally
relic
already
rests
told
on
you
the
that, didn't
rise
he?
of Dusk Mesa. Bring it to me at the Meridian Docks, and we will both profit.
We'll see.
You know
about
what's a
that.
really horrible thing? Imagine that man without his beard and then proceed to vomit everywhere. It's unpleasant, right? It truly fucking is. Right, so we got one more side quest over here. Have I just never been to this place? I've never been to Bright Market. There is also another fucking quest. Holy shit. I need to make sure I'm hitting up all these settlements every single time I come across them, because there's just side missions after side missions after fucking side mission. And hell, more reason to neglect the main quest? Hell yeah! Lahavis. Cool name and cool boy, no matter how bug-eyed he may
Searching
be.
the water.
Okay, what's wrong? Has someone fallen in?
No,
Into that
Have you seen
incredibly
the girl,
fucking
about
shallow
17?
stream? Oh boy.
I can't even say it.
Are you afraid she jumped to her death?
I don't know. Elida.
Oh, I thought you
My
got
only
stood up
daughter.
on your pedophilic date.
She's
Okay.
gone.
Where was she last
Where did you
seen?
last see her?
Just last night, in the house. She seemed better.
What, she was
Was she
sick
ill?
or fucked up?
She seemed withdrawn. Sad. So I was pleased when she wanted to go out in the garden. That's the last I saw of her.
Please, when she wanted to go out in the garden, what she had to ask you for permission? Why do you treat your 17-year-old daughter like a puppy? What the fuck?
Who else is
Search.
searching for her?
I demanded the guards look for her, but I can't put my hope in them. They say girls run off all the time at this age. Not my
The
league.
Carja say that?
I've reached out to her
When they're
friends,
so fucking...
but They say they haven't
whatever.
seen her in weeks. Weeks! How could I not know?
They basically
they
keep
will
their
look
women
for
on
her.
leashes, and they're just so happy to let
searched
as
everywhere,
many
and
as
I thought
possible run
maybe
the fuck away?
She might be
I guess that's maybe why they run the fuck away all the time.
in the water. By the sun!
Anything unusual
Has she
happened?
done or said anything unusual?
He literally
She's
just
been like a
described
different
everything
person.
unusual she just did.
She used to be such a happy girl, playing in the dirt with the boys.
What changed?
I don't know. She disagrees with me about everything. Hates the ceasefire. thinks we never should have fought the war to begin with. It's been a month since I've seen her smile. She spends so much time in her room. I should have paid more attention.
He's actually a really decent Kaja, huh? I like this guy. Tell me about the war.
Something happened during the war that upset her?
The war upset us all. The cruelty, the mad Sun King, the blood on the streets. When Edamon's men fled, they stormed through here. There's a ceasefire now, of course, but Alita broods about it more than ever. It bothers her that our people are so divided.
I'll look for your daughter, but I feel like you've given me very, very, very little to go off, but that's why I have the magical apocalyptic triangle in my brain.
I'm a good tracker. I could look for her. Where did you last see her?
In our garden. Please, maybe you'll find something I missed.
I'll do my best.
May the sunlight...
This feels like a genuinely interesting side quest for once. I'm proud of you, game. Sun and Shadow. Well, I will absolutely be doing that, but not before I quickly activate this one over here. I need to collect as many bits of busy work as humanly possible. Alright, what the fuck are you? You are yet another Oseram. It's weird, it seems like the vast majority of quest givers in Kaja areas are all just Oseram for some reason.
Profit even in the best of times, especially since I usually hand out what I can to those in need.
Interesting way to introduce yourself to a
Better
stranger.
enjoy it before someone runs off with the rest of it.
Has someone been stealing from you?
Yes, almost every night. Not enough to force me to close shop, but definitely enough to hurt.
She says, smiling like hell, what a strange lady. Her introduction was like, hey, I do everything in the world for charity, please fucking help me! Okay, a simple hello would have sufficed, but,
Why haven't the guards looked into it?
The gods blame the wildlife, but I doubt
The eyes in this game look really
I
cool.
guess they have more to worry about than a woman and her livelihood.
So what a weird bit of casting that is. This, like, maybe 30-year-old max lady, voiced by someone who sounds like every 90-year-old in every video game ever. What the fuck is going on? You got any
Have
clues?
you found any sign of the thief?
Just a couple of old rhines near the storehouse. Not much to go on.
Well, then it's probably like a dog. Why are we worried?
Is there anyone
Suspects.
you suspect?
I've known most people here since childhood. None of them strike me as a food thief. You want to talk about other vices, however?
We don't need to know about all their sexual deviancy. I'll be on my
I know
way.
how to track. I could look for the thief.
Really? Thank you. You could start in my storehouse by the river. Someone
Ugh.
must be desperate to steal rather than just ask me.
I'll see what I can find.
I hate those moments where you just sort of realize that it's someone putting on an accent, where their actual accent sort of just slips through and it's really, really fucking jarring. I don't know. There's a lot of weird-ass casting in this game and just poor voice acting in general, but I'm trying to look over it, because it feels like the game is sort of hitting its stride now, where even quite a lot of the side missions are getting interesting, which is very fucking rare in this game. Ah, little piggies. Do you think they'd be mad if I slaughtered all their food supply? Just a bottle?
Ugh,
That's it?
Smells like
Okay, sure.
ash or rotten eggs.
Ugh.
Pour that out.
It could be someone's actual ashes. You've just dumped someone's long-dead grandma on the ground. What's wrong with you, Aloy? What's this?
For spying far away?
Oh, a little
Why would you
telescope.
need
I'm surprised we still have these. Wait, does the US actually call telescopes spyglasses? That sounds awful. Really? No, I don't believe you. A yank in the comments. Please do fill me in on your absolutely disastrous interpretation of the English language. I'm kidding. Bottle, that's just the same thing as before. There's not a whole lot else here, though. It's just that bottle. Oh, okay, what's that?
I guess she was doing some gardening.
Or, hear me out, burying a fucking corpse.
Something buried. No, something dug up.
Looks like flower petals or feathers. Okay. Well, she dumps out Grandma. Now she's digging up the old family parrot. I don't see any Okay, here we go. I don't know, I just feel like this is the most urgent one. Plus, it's also the most intriguing one to me at the moment, because the food thief is guaranteed to be a pig or a dog or like a raccoon or something, and it's gonna be a big old funny haha. This is just a little bit more harrowing.
Did you find
and I want to
anything
figure
in
out
the
what the
dark?
fuck's going on. I'm a little busy, dude.
I'll let you know.
I whisper to myself when I'm already miles away from him. Yeah, I'm sure that'll fill him with oh so much fucking hope.
Check out these wares.
You'll like what
I mean, she clearly hasn't gone far. It seems like she could have only really stayed in the village at this point, and the guards just could not be bothered to search. She went into the shed. Like, surely a guard would have already seen this. They're hanging out in that area. Oh, this is stupid. Okay. What the fuck happened? What were those ashes? I feel like I'm meant to be able to piece some things together by now, but I absolutely can't.
Water. Could her father have been right, but at the wrong place.
It says investigate the boathouse, but there doesn't seem to be a way in. Never mind. No, there still isn't a way in. I guess it just means around the boathouse. Well, I mean, I see some trout. Could the trout be behind all this? I doubt the trout are behind all this. Game? What do you want? I don't see shit. In fact, it is impossible. See any form of fucking feces around here. What do you want? Oh, okay, here we go.
Ropes. To tie up a boat that isn't here.
Shit. So, but what does this
Maybe she
mean?
took the boat to
She
that
just
island
love
over there.
water?
Looks like I'm in for a long swim.
You never really told her. That island all the way over there. Oh, God. Why can't I just ride some kind of robotic demon fish? Why have we not discovered the robotic demon fish species yet? It's so fucking sad. Is this even an island? Yeah, it is. Okay. They're actually giving these places a reason to exist. That one's got a vantage on. That one's got... Actually, that's part of the mainland, but still. In fact, that one was also part of the mainland. They are giving this one island a reason to exist, and I appreciate that. I imagine there's also a few secrets out on the others. A couple of Easter eggs that I definitely want to go ahead and find. This is really ominous, man. I've never really been in a place in this existence in real life that has just sort of had sand that blocks out the fucking sky like this. It just seems, for one, far too hot for me to ever handle, so I refuse to ever see it IRL. But also just, I don't know. It's really, really ominous. It's like mist, but worse. Because I feel like you can feel it. It's the sand scratching up on your skin and shit. Is that you? Is that fucking who? Has she become this Snapmore? What the fuck she has? Probably shouldn't kill it then. Oh, it can take so many hits. I fucking hate Snapmores.
Stay back.
I seem to remember thinking these dudes were easy for a while. That has very much changed.